Alright, hey everyone, Zelku, and welcome back to Cradfighter Interviews. I am with
Whitney,
and she is also from Team
Pingin.
and she came for the team regionals. And I just wanted to know, what is your thoughts on being a female card fighter?
Being a female card fighter, you kind of feel a little bit segregated because there isn't very many women who do play it. So you always go into a tournament with the stipulation that you're a woman, you really don't have a clue what the hell you're doing. You're only playing this because your boyfriend is, or the cards are cute, or you like the character, that sort of thing. And that kind of annoys me to no tomorrow because I have been treated like that before, and I proceed to wreck shit afterwards, and it's like, there.
Yes, everyone. Respect your female card fighters. Now, what deck do you run?
Oh my goodness. My main two are, I always run some kind of variant of Oracle Think Tank, and I also enjoy running the multiple variants of Gold Paladins.
Okay. And what are your thoughts on some of the Oracle Think Tank builds?
Oracle Think Tank, I think it doesn't get as much love as it should, and that kind of annoys me. I mean, we did get Taigutse Hime, we did get Ginger and Dark Cat, and we finally got the momentum for it. If people just play around with it a little bit more and give it a chance, it can push.
And what do you think about the, because my friend looked at this, and again it was Kurama, that we wasn't going to get the Oracle Guardian that forces your opponent to play with their hand revealed and allowing you to check the top card of their deck.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Men's a men's on it.
Hit and miss.
It's like, okay, yeah, it's like I see the good and I see the bad.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Now, you play the Gold Paladin. Do you play the Blonde Dazzle build?
I play Blonde Dazzle, I play Garmor, and I play Spectral Duke Dragon, and we're getting the rest of the cards to start playing around with Pelennor a little bit.
Okay.
Bunny
Those are my friends. But, now, did you play Yu-Gi-Oh before you played Cradfighter?
I used to a long time ago, and after a while it's like no matter what meta deck I played, I just couldn't get it to all sync up. And then my boyfriend had started playing Vanguard. He had a Royal Paladin deck. He had gotten a second deck, and he gave his roles to me to play around with a little bit. I enjoyed it, so we started picking up stuff for Golds and Oracle Think Tank for me.
Okay. And I noticed you also have the special glove that you said you made yourself.
Yeah, I dyed these ones.
And of course they're Misaki's.
Yep, and I cosplay as Misaki.
Now, your feeling on Yu-Gi-Oh besides playing the meta, did you ever try playing against the meta, like not playing meta?
Yeah, I have like a trolley spellcaster deck that uses like the elemental charmers, their familiar possessed forms, and it's pretty much Secret Village, Skill Drain, Burden of the Mighty, Solidarity, that kind of thing. It just pretty much would blockade anybody from doing anything.
Yeah.
It just kind of throws them for a loop because they're like, okay, I didn't really expect something like this.
Yeah. And now, well, let's touch up on the art of the cards of the Vanguard. How do you feel about the art of Vanguard to the art of Yu-Gi-Oh?
I can appreciate the Yu-Gi-Oh art, and I can appreciate the Vanguard art. I enjoy that we can actually see a more fuller picture than something that's very tiny on there. That much I enjoy, and the fact that we have the SPs that actually are an alternate artwork within their own, I think adds a little bit of a flavor to it.
Yeah, and they also have a different flavor text.
Yeah,
too.
they have the different flavor texts too, so it does make you appreciate it a lot more.
And the tournament today, how did you feel? I mean, you got qualified, and I mean, you drove all the way here from where?
Pittsburgh.
And it's and you got like on camera.
I wasn't too happy. Like, my first opponent did a move that you really shouldn't do in a game. I mean, I can understand being back against the wall, but even with back against the wall and you're not playing Think Tank and you don't know that next one's going to be a trigger, don't do it. I know a lot of people think, oh, I have nothing to lose. Don't. You could have given that crit and power and that draw power right to your other unit, and you could have pushed more shields out of my hand instead of putting it all to your vanguard.
So basically, you had him to where he was relying on 2 triggers.
Yeah, and that kind of that upset me because it's like that's a move you really shouldn't do.
Now, that's where the luck aspect of the game comes in. And I believe that's the only part of the luck aspect is the triggers.
Yes.
Now, being an orc with tank user, right now, I also know if you run Cocoa allows you to check the top card of your deck and allows you to either keep it or send it to the bottom.
Yeah.
And I take it you run Cocoa?
I do in my Amaterasu build. I do run her in that.
And apparently that's like really helpful because obviously if it's a crit trigger, it's staying right there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Or it's a card that you absolutely needed in hand and you saw it with Amaterasu. You called that Cocoa. Like, all right, cool.
But what are your thoughts on the E-Dragons?
On the Emerald Dragons, honestly, I really haven't paid much mind to Yu-Gi-Oh! I've pretty much turned my back on it, which kind of does upset me a little bit because I did love my Lightsworn deck like there was no tomorrow. I got the highest rarities for everything, but they don't stand a chance anymore.
Now, would you consider, like, I already did with mine, I sold my deck. I got, like, basic common Blackwing stuff. Are you going to keep your deck and
I sold
look
off,
back?
I did sell quite a bit of the stuff. I sold off my 6 Sams. I'm selling off my Medolce stuff because my boyfriend does have it, so I see no point in having a double of the deck, personally. I sold off, like, Gem Knight stuff, Insector stuff.
Now, what about your Mighty Lightsworns?
That one I have to think long and hard with because it was kind of a joint effort with my boyfriend and my brother pushing to help me get the higher rarities, so I think that'd be one I'd have to actually really sit down and talk to them about because they did bust their asses off to get this stuff for me.
Yeah, my friends did that for me to help me get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm just like, I just kind of took it and I'm like, shut up and take my cards and give me money.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I was just like, here, whatever I can get. I turned it in for store credit at our locals, and I've been using that to support Vanguard. And I told the guys it's a free pot for the team. If we need singles or anything, use the store credit so we can support ourselves.
All right, and I thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
Your interview has been very helpful.
Oh, thank you.
And I will put a comment. I will put a link somewhere for your page. And
Okay.
if you have a Facebook, I'll send that to them. Well, for your team.
For our team, we haven't gotten one of those quite yet. We're still debating on that one.
All right. And we will see you guys next time for interviewing Cradfighter Vanguard fighters. All right, later.